How's it going, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of Ride With Me. I'm currently on my way to work and it's like 7:45, so I'm pretty tired. I decided to continue this video on my way back from work because this morning I was so zoned out and way too tired for words. But I'm back and let's talk about the topic of gratefulness or thankfulness. I think they might mean the same exact thing. I'm not really sure if there are any differences between the words, but I'll probably pop up the definition right here. So I'm not really sure, but I like the word gratefulness better. Thankfulness is something we usually don't really think about in our day-to-day. We often think about it in terms of Thanksgiving. When Thanksgiving rolls around, we have a bunch of things that we say we're grateful for. But in reality, there's so many things we take for granted and can be thankful for throughout the day. When I'm noticing that I've started kind of slipping back into negative thinking and seeing the glass half empty, I flip it around and try to think of things that I'm thankful for. And a lot of times we're not thankful for things until we feel what it's like to not have them. A year ago at this time, I was in the hospital for pneumonia because the pneumonia had filled up my left lung and it was going to fill up my right lung. And I couldn't breathe. I could only walk a couple steps without feeling like I had just ran a marathon. And those couple days I spent in the hospital and the days leading up to going to the hospital where I just kept feeling tired and out of breath and as if I was able to do anything, made me really appreciate my health. I think back to different times that I've been sick and I can remember myself saying, wow, all I want is to feel better again. All I want is my health back. Not everybody has good health, and for those of us who do, that is definitely something to be grateful for every single day. No matter what's going on in your day, there's always something to be thankful for. A lot of times we just don't see it because thankfulness and gratefulness is not something we keep actively in the front of our mind. It takes work, but I think once we get in the habit of pointing out things that we're grateful for, this starts to come more naturally. Realistically, every day we wake up and we're still here and we're still breathing is a blessing. It's a day to be thankful for. So my coworker and I have a thing that we do, and we basically find roses throughout the day. A rose might be an episode of her favorite TV show coming on that night. Or a rose might be that we have a long weekend. That could be as simple as having pizza for lunch, not hitting traffic on the way home from work, getting a text message from a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. There's so many roses throughout the day when you really start actively choosing to think about the good. And that's kind of what it is. It's like actively choosing to think about the positive, the good stuff. Pointing out those little things in my day has really helped me appreciate the little moments so much more. And yeah, it just fills me with like an upbeat, positive spirit. If all we are is grateful for the big things that happen in our life, like promotions and accomplishing some of our big career goals, financial goals, relationship goals, marriage, then we're going to find the rest of our days to seem very insignificant and very sad. But if we look to find the roses throughout the day, we'll find that there's something special about each day, and we'll see it more often. And the more you train yourself, the more you'll find instances where you're like, hey, that's a rose. That's a rose for today. So my challenge for you guys is to, for the rest of this week, find 3 roses each day. They can literally be anything, but anything that you're grateful for, anything that uplifts you, that makes your day better. 3 things every day. This has been episode 6 of Ride With Me. Don't forget to subscribe, keep hustling, always stay on the move, and thanks for riding with me.